Had to do everything from scratch today in terms of the laundry because everybody was in vacation mode or holiday mode, so nobody did the washing for me on Friday night like they usually do. So we had to start from scratch Saturday morning. So while we had the clothes washing, I went to feed the cat, and of course Lauren very extra, so he was trying to go into the bag to eat, and entire place is just messy, so I had to get that cleaned up during the day. Anyways, I went back to my room while the clothes were washing, and we made breakfast and we had breakfast. So I hung out some of the clothes before breakfast, and then I hung out some of it after breakfast. By 12 o'clock, DJ said he was hungry again. He made himself a ramen. He was having lunch, and Denver was doing some shore coating. I don't know if that's what it's called, but he had some shore coat he was using to cover back the area that we had used to set up the solar. Deja decided to eat the rest of her breakfast for lunch, and then they showered and got dressed because they said they were going with me. I wasn't quite ready as yet though, so I asked him to give me a little time. And I saw Deja come and DJ come into the door asking me how much more time I needed. So I just got out of the bed because clearly I'm not forget no rest. So I went to the washroom to clean it back up, and I ended up having to go use Deja's bathroom because she locked me out of mine. Nate picked up the clothes on the back line for me so that I could hang out the last set of clothes, which was the whites. So the rain came down just a little bit, and I paused a bit and noticed that I had a planting that I did not recognize before, that I did not realize was there before. So I am looking forward to reaping that. And since the rain was drizzling a bit, I decided to just take up all the other clothes because they were dry. So Nate came and helped me to do that. For the sheets, I decided to just fold them as I took them up so that it would be easier when we came back up. And I hate folding fitted sheet. I really hate folding fitted sheets, but what are you going to do? But the flat sheets I have no problem at all with. Anyways, DJ cleaned up the veranda for me downstairs that the cat had messed up. Then he went upstairs, he made me a ramen, and he started folding his laundry. Nate at this time I think was washing up the dishes or washing out what he had used for his lunch because he had just had lunch, so he was washing up back. Then DJ and Deja were playing in the living room while Denvi and I tried to eat some lunch. So DJ made me the ramen and him come and still beg it off. Denver was eating his lunch and DJ and Deja beg it off. Then we were having suck or sky juice. You just let me know what you call it, but I'm referring to when you have the juice in the little bags. What do you call it? I think we called it suck or sky juice. That's what we called it growing up. And the place was so hot, I had to turn on the fan, and I was just so grateful because I don't have to pay JPS no light bill anymore when we use the fan. And then I sent DJ to clean off the back veranda. Nate finished what he was washing, and he had his sky juice or whatever I want to call it. Then we set the time on the microwave because usually we keep it plugged out, but now that we're solar, we say all right, we can't afford to keep the time on the microwave. Eventually now we needed to go into the bathroom, so we had to go look for the key to go into my bathroom. So I went and got the key for my bathroom, and DJ and Deja tried to open it so that we could regain access. By this time, it was time for us to go on the road. So Deja helped DJ to brush his hair to make sure that he was looking nice and good to go on the road. And then I fixed up her hair a bit. Kind of just brush it up because I really didn't have the time to comb it over based on how it was already styled, because I would have had to pull out too many plaits and stuff. So I kind of just oil it up and brush it up a bit and put some elastic bands in it to make it look a little bit more presentable. So of course, I had to put in a few clips and she had to put on her glasses or the outfit wouldn't have been complete. Then it was time for us to go on the road. So we had a couple trips to make. We wanted to go check out some dryers because since we've gone solar, we're trying to get certain things in place. I can't really buy it right now, but we're checking it out so we can plan accordingly. Also, we had to go to the supermarket to get a few meats and just some little snacks and so on. Then everybody was asking for something different in the supermarket, so I decided to let them play rock, paper, scissors for it. So Deja won, so she got to choose what snack, and she ended up getting Skittles to share for all three of them. Then we decided to take the elevator down to the car park, and we left that location and then we went to another location to look at a different dryer, but Denver doesn't really want any white ones, so we weren't so impressed. My final stop for the day was to go get some clips for Deja, and then we went back home. And when we came home, to my surprise, there was a very huge croaking lizard. So I had to call Denver and they show him slippers, volunteer him slippers to make sure so we got it killed. Then Nate packed away the groceries and we made dinner. We made burgers and we made hot dogs. And I went live again. I was on TikTok live for maybe around an hour and a half. Denver eventually turned off the light for me because Streamer play around with him new toy because him treat the whole solar thing like a new toy. So at one point of my live, he eventually turned off the cameras on me. And not the cameras, the lights. So I was going to stop the live and I was telling everybody that, okay, I'm going to end the live. But they weren't quite ready for me to leave yet. So I stayed a bit longer. But then we sorted out himself because he said it was something that he touched was the problem. Deja ate a burger and a hot dog. Nate ate three hot dogs and half of a burger, and DJ ate three hot dogs. So unfortunately, our large bottle of ketchup spoiled. So then we had to go back on the road to get a smaller bottle, and that's pretty much how the day ended. We finished having dinner. We played around for a bit. And then we went to cleaning up the place and settling in. And that's pretty much how today went, guys. So thank you all for watching. Bye.